We begin tonight with continuing coverage of the trial of former Uvalde school officer Adrian Gonzalez. In court today, more testimony and evidence, which included 911 calls made in those frantic, terrifying moments. Now, we do want to warn you, some of it is disturbing and difficult to hear.
Bill Churchwell has been watching today's developments for us, and he joins us now live with details. Bill?
And we heard that evidence late this afternoon. That graphic surveillance video was played in the courtroom, the jury watching. It was not played on the TV feed, but we did hear that disturbing audio. You could hear teachers yelling, you could hear those 911 calls, but you could also hear those shots being fired. Again, we must warn you, this is very graphic.
Okay, ma'am, we do have the officers on scene, okay?
Tonight we heard from a teacher who was shot in the arm before the gunman began firing at the kids. And earlier, prosecutors were trying to show that Gonzalez knew where the shooter was and had a responsibility to act. Texas Ranger Scott Swick was the second witness to take the stand today. Swick described some of the photos shown in court that showed damage due to the gunfire. Meantime, the defense was trying to prove that there were other people whose actions could have stopped the tragedy.
If that door was locked, at the very least, it would have delayed this animal from getting into that building.
A locked door there, I believe, yes, would have delayed him, because then at that point he would have tried to find another, assuming he would have found another entry point.
Do you wish that door was locked?
I think we all wish that door was locked.
We all do. Thank you, sir. That's the witness, Judge.
Correct, yes.
Now, he was followed by the 9th law enforcement member to testify so far in this trial, Texas Ranger Robert Montalvo Jr., who was stationed in Alice and responded to Uvalde to assist. He was also asked about training. The defense asked if law enforcement must follow chain of command. He said the number one thing to do is stop the killing.
In training, with involving emergency situations, we've always been taught that, command kind of stops at the threshold, right? On tactical situations, it's your kind of rank stops at the door, because potentially a high-ranking official doesn't sometimes make proper decisions. I would think that the goal is to isolate, distract, or neutralize the shooter.
And tonight, at this point, it is not known if Gonzalez will take the stand in his defense this week. Testimony has wrapped up for the night. The trial will pick back up tomorrow morning. Reporting live tonight at the courthouse, I'm Bill Churchwell, 3 News.
Bill, thank you for those live reports at 5 and here at 6. As this high-profile trial continues here in Corpus Christi, our team will continue to bring you daily coverage of it. A reminder here that you can watch this trial live in real time every day on our 3 News Plus app. It is free to stream.